everybody, welcome back to my kitchen. This is Simple Eats with Carla. And today I am so excited to share with you one of my most favorite recipes, and that is for spicy garlicky pickles. So starting off on the right foot, we need to find a cucumber. Now, if you are a gardener, these cucumbers make the best variety of pickle. If you don't have a garden, that's okay, no worries. Sometimes you can find these in a grocery store, but if you can't, most often you can find mini cucumbers, which make excellent pickles. See, look at that, that looks like a pickle. Done! These are easy to find in most stores. And the one I'm gonna use today is an English cucumber. Now, this is perfect. What you're really looking for though, because you could literally pickle anything, and I've pickled a lot of things, is you're just looking for a cucumber with minimal seeds. I chose this one today because it's about to go bad. Anybody else just buy produce and it sits in their drawer and then all of a sudden it gets a little slimy looking? Pickle your stuff before it happens. So literally when I said you could pickle anything that's about to go, this is a great way to preserve it and get the most out of it. So here we go. I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna show you how to make amazing pickle. So the first thing you're gonna need to get is a jar. I'm gonna be using a quart-sized jar for this, but you can also use a half-gallon size mason jar. I like mason jars because they are easy to store in my fridge. The first thing that goes in is the onions. So I'm gonna put that at the bottom. This is a half a cup of white onion that's been chopped. The next thing I'm going to put in is my garlic. That goes right on top. That was about 5 cloves. Honestly, just go off of what you like. If you like things really garlicky, knock yourself out, or your neighbor, because need I say more? The next thing I'm gonna put in is my mustard seed, and this is about 1 tablespoon. And last but not least, the red crushed pepper. That's about 1 teaspoon. So I've got all these in here, and the next thing I need to do is put in my cucumber. So I'm gonna make little medallions here. See, this does not have many seeds in it, and that's what you're looking for. So we've got our cucumbers in there. The next thing that we need to do is make our pickling solution. Okay, so we're gonna be making more pickling solution than we're gonna need for a quart of pickles, but this is the ratio that we use. So you might wanna double the recipe if you're making more pickles, or just use this one. I'm gonna start off with a cup of white vinegar. And then I'm going to put in 3 cups of hot water. This has already been heated up. It's nice and hot. You can also do this over the stove if you don't have an electric kettle. No biggie. And now I am going to put in most of my 2 tablespoons of pickling salt. I'm gonna leave some of it out for now. And I'm gonna stir this around because I'm fancy. Just until the salt dissolves. Anybody here like to drink pickle juice? So it's all dissolved now. And woohoo! That tastes like pickle juice. I'm gonna put this little extra bit of salt in. What you're looking for is that it tastes sort of like pickle juice. Of course, it's not gonna be all the way there, but you want it to be salty, you want it to be vinegary and have a punch to it, because when you add the cucumbers to it and all the other things, it's really gonna mellow out a lot more. So don't be alarmed if it is like, woo, strong. It will mellow out, but if it's like so salty that you can't even handle it, it's probably a problem. You want to add more water. Okay, now I'm going to add the hot liquid over the cucumbers. And I'm going to do it just until all of them are covered. And as you can see, I still have half of this solution left. So it makes perfect amount for, if you're doubling this recipe to make 2 quarts, it's the perfect amount. Okay, now that we've got everything in there, we are just gonna cover it. I also love mason jars because they have this very convenient lid. And then give it a little shake to mix up the things that were at the bottom. Get it nicely distributed. Oh my gosh, this looks so good. And you're just gonna put it in the fridge and wait as long as you possibly can before devouring them. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you found this recipe tutorial helpful and that you enjoy these pickles. If you make this recipe, I would love to hear about it in the comments. If you have any questions, of course, in the comments as well, I'd be happy to respond to them. This is Simple Eats with Carla, and in my kitchen, I believe healthy cooking should be simple.